In a world filled with chaos, uncertainty, and energies that seek to diminish our light, it is easy to feel profoundly alone. It is easy to feel like you are navigating a stormy, treacherous ocean in a tiny, fragile boat, with no lighthouse to guide you and no safe harbor in sight. We have spoken of the darkness, of the psychic attacks, of the demonic forces that can influence the broken souls around us. We have diagnosed the illnesses of the spirit. But today we shift our focus from the storm to the lighthouse. We turn our gaze from the predator to the protector, because you are not alone in that boat. You have never been alone. From the very first breath you took in this life, and even long before, a magnificent being of pure, unconditional love was assigned to you. A guardian, a guide, a celestial warrior sworn to your protection and dedicated to your soul's highest evolution. Your guardian angel. This is not a childhood fairy tale. It is a profound spiritual reality. And while they can never interfere with your free will, they are constantly sending you signs, whispers, and nudges, working tirelessly from behind the veil to guide you, protect you, and remind you of your own divine power. Perhaps you have felt their presence in fleeting moments, a sudden sense of peace in a moment of panic, an inexplicable gut feeling that saved you from danger, a feather appearing in your path at just the right time. But what if these are just the surface-level communications? What if there are deeper, more consistent signs that you are under the constant and powerful protection of your celestial guardian? In this vital session at the Etheric Doctor, we will illuminate the 5 undeniable signs that you are protected by a powerful guardian angel. And more importantly, we will reveal the sacred protocol to consciously connect with them and activate their full, magnificent power in your life. Before we begin this sacred revelation, I want you to take a moment and simply consider the possibility. The possibility that every challenge you have overcome, every danger you have narrowly avoided, was not just luck or coincidence. It was a divine intervention. If you are ready to move from hoping you are protected to knowing you are protected, and to transform your relationship with your guardian from a passive one to an active, co-creative partnership, then take a moment of gratitude to subscribe to the Etheric Doctor. This is where we learn to communicate with our divine team. Join us, and let's open the channels to the heavens. Your guardian angel is a being of a much higher vibrational frequency than our own. For them to communicate with us in our dense physical reality, they must use a language that transcends words. They communicate through energy, through synchronicity, through intuition, and through the subtle manipulation of probabilities in our favor. Most of us are so caught up in the noise of the material world that we miss these signs entirely. We are like people trying to listen for a delicate whisper in the middle of a loud rock concert. The whisper is always there, but we are not attuned to hear it. The signs we are about to discuss are your angel's way of turning up the volume. They are the undeniable evidence of their presence and their work in your life. Recognizing them is the first step to attuning your own frequency to theirs, creating a clearer and more powerful channel for communication and co-creation. Let us now explore the first and most profound of these divine calling cards. Sign number 1. You consistently experience near misses and unexplainable good fortune. Look back on your life. Can you recall moments where you were saved from potential disaster by a hair's breadth? You suddenly decided to take a different route home from work, only to find out later there was a terrible multi-car pileup on your usual route. You had a powerful, inexplicable urge to double-check a document, and in doing so you found a critical error that would have cost you your job. You missed a flight, fuming with frustration, only to learn that the flight experienced severe, terrifying turbulence. These are not coincidences. These are divine interventions. This is your guardian angel in action, manipulating the intricate web of timelines and probabilities to steer you away from harm. This is one of their primary functions, to protect your physical vessel so that you can complete your soul's mission. They cannot prevent every hardship. Some challenges are part of our soul's curriculum, but they can and will intervene to prevent a premature or unnecessary departure from this life. This protection also extends to what appears to be good luck. Have you ever lost your wallet, only to have an honest stranger return it with everything inside? Have you ever been struggling to pay a bill, and an unexpected check arrives in the mail from a forgotten source? This is your angel working through the principle of synchronicity, aligning events and people in the material world to provide for your needs. They are the unseen hand that nudges the right person to think of you, the silent whisper that inspires a stranger to act with integrity. When you notice a recurring pattern of these near misses and lucky breaks in your life, do not dismiss it as mere chance. Acknowledge it with gratitude. Say, "Thank you, my guardian angel, for your protection and your provision." This act of acknowledgement strengthens your connection and gives them more energetic permission to intervene on your behalf. This is the clearest sign that you have a powerful celestial bodyguard working overtime just for you. Sign number 2. You feel a sudden, inexplicable sense of peace or warmth during a crisis. Think of the most stressful, terrifying moments of your life, a moment of intense panic, of overwhelming grief, of paralyzing fear. Now can you recall, in the very eye of that emotional hurricane, a sudden and inexplicable wave of profound peace washing over you? One moment your heart is pounding, your mind is racing, and the next a deep, warm calm settles in your chest, and a quiet voice in your soul whispers, "Everything is going to be okay." This is not a psychological coping mechanism. This is a direct energetic transmission from your guardian angel. This is the feeling of their wings wrapping around you. In your moment of greatest distress, when your own emotional state is too chaotic to find your center, your angel steps in and overlays their own high-frequency energy of pure peace onto your aura. They are temporarily overriding your fear response with their own divine tranquility. It is an act of supreme spiritual first aid. This experience is often described as a feeling of warm, liquid honey pouring over your head and down your body, or a sensation of being held by an unseen, loving presence. The external situation may not have changed, but your internal state is completely transformed. This infusion of peace gives you the clarity and strength to navigate the crisis without shattering. It is a divine reminder that no matter how dark the storm, you are not weathering it alone. If you have ever experienced this sudden miraculous shift from panic to peace, you have had a direct, tangible encounter with your guardian. It is one of the most intimate and powerful signs of their constant loving presence. Sign number 3. You receive repetitive angel numbers and symbolic messages. The universe speaks in a language of numbers, patterns, and symbols, and your guardian angel is a fluent master of this language. One of the most common ways they try to get your attention is by showing you repetitive number sequences, often known as angel numbers. Do you find yourself constantly glancing at the clock at exactly 11:11, 2:22, or 4:44? Do you see these numbers on license plates, receipts, or street addresses over and over again, to the point where it defies all statistical probability? These are not random. These are intentional messages. Each number sequence carries a specific vibrational meaning. 1111 is often a sign of a powerful spiritual awakening and manifestation. 222 is a reminder to have faith and trust that you are on the right path. 444 is a powerful confirmation that you are surrounded by legions of angels and you are completely protected. When you see these numbers, your angel is essentially sending you a divine text message saying, "Hey, I'm here, pay attention." This communication also extends to other symbols. You might be struggling with a decision and you ask for a sign. Later that day, you might see a white feather on your path in an unlikely place, a universal symbol of angelic presence. You might see a heart shape in the clouds, or you might hear a specific song on the radio whose lyrics contain the exact answer you were looking for. The key is to be open and aware. Your angel is constantly leaving you these symbolic breadcrumbs to guide you on your path. When you begin to notice these synchronicities, you move from living in a random world to living in a magical, responsive universe. These are not just cute signs. They are proof that you are in a constant, active dialogue with your divine protector. Sign number 4. You have a powerful and unshakable intuition. Your intuition, that quiet gut feeling, that inner knowing that transcends logic, is the primary receiver for your angel's guidance. A person who is heavily protected by a powerful guardian angel will often have an exceptionally strong and reliable intuitive sense. Do you often just know things without knowing how you know them? Do you get a sudden, powerful hit about a person or a situation that later proves to be absolutely correct? Do you often feel a strong yes or a visceral no in your body when faced with a choice? This is your angel communicating with you on the frequency of pure energy. They are downloading information directly into your energetic field, which your body then translates into a physical sensation or an intuitive thought. They are using your own divine guidance system to speak to you. You might get a sudden, bad feeling about a person who everyone else seems to love, only to find out later that the person was deceptive. You might feel an inexplicable pull to go to a certain place at a certain time, and in doing so, you have a fated, life-changing encounter. The more you learn to trust and act on these intuitive nudges, the louder and clearer the communication becomes. Your angel sees that you are listening, and so they will send you more and more guidance. This powerful intuition is a sign that your connection to your guardian is strong and well established. It is not just a personality trait. It is a divine technology. It is the sacred telephone line between you and your celestial guide, a clear sign that you are constantly being guided and protected from making disastrous mistakes. Sign number 5, you have survived the unsurvivable and healed from the unhealable. This is the most profound sign of all, and it is a testament to the immense power of your celestial protector. Look back at the darkest moments of your life. Have you been through traumas, abuses, accidents, or illnesses that would have completely broken another person? Have you been to the very edge of the abyss, to the point of utter despair, and yet, somehow, you are still here? You not only survived, but you emerged from the ashes stronger, wiser, and more compassionate than before. This is not just a sign of your own resilience. This is the sign of a powerful divine intervention. Your guardian angel did not and could not prevent the challenge, for it was a part of your soul's journey of growth. But they were with you in the fire. They held your spirit together when your mind and body wanted to give up. They were the unseen force that orchestrated the arrival of the right person, the right opportunity, or the right inner strength at the exact moment you needed it to survive. They were the ones who ensured that the wound would not be fatal, but transformational. This is the ultimate sign of a light worker under powerful protection. You have been put through an intense and accelerated training ground. The darkness has thrown its worst at you, and you have endured. This is because your mission on this earth is so vital that your protection is of the highest priority in the celestial realms. Your survival is not an accident, it is a necessity. If your life story is one of overcoming impossible odds, of healing from wounds that should have left permanent scars, then understand this truth. You are one of the strong ones. You are a warrior of light, protected by a guardian of immense power, because your light is desperately needed in this world. If you recognize these 5 signs in your life, the near misses, the peace in chaos, the symbolic messages, the powerful intuition, and your own miraculous survival, then let this moment be a profound homecoming. You are not alone. You are deeply loved and fiercely protected. Now, for the activation. How do you move from being a passive recipient of this protection to an active co-creator? The protocol is simple, but it requires sincerity and consistency. The protocol: activating your angel's full power. Step 1. Acknowledge and name them. Your angel has a name. You may not know it consciously, but your soul does. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and place your hand on your heart. Ask aloud or in your mind, "My dearest guardian angel, my sacred protector, what name may I call you by?" Do not strain for an answer. Simply be open. A name may pop into your head immediately. It may come to you in a dream. It may be a name you've always loved for no reason. Even if you don't receive a specific name, you can give them a name of love, such as Guardian of Light or My Angel of Peace. The act of naming creates a more personal and intimate bond. Step 2. Talk to them constantly. Speak to your angel as you would your most trusted and beloved friend. Talk to them throughout your day, not just when you are in trouble. Thank them when you find a good parking spot. Ask for their guidance when you are facing a small decision. Share your joys and your fears with them. You can speak aloud or in your mind. This constant stream of communication strengthens the energetic bridge between your dimension and theirs, making it easier for them to communicate back to you. Step 3. The formal invitation. Because of the law of free will, your angel cannot intervene in many areas of your life unless you give them explicit permission. Every morning, perform this simple but powerful invocation. Say, "My dearest guardian angel, use their name. I invite your full and active presence into my life today. I give you my express permission to guide me, to protect me, to heal me, and to align my path with my highest good. Please clear my way of all obstacles and surround me with your divine light. Thank you." This formal invitation is like handing them the keys to your life for the day, allowing them to work with much greater power and influence. By practicing this simple protocol, you will transform your entire reality. You will begin to see their hand in everything, in the synchronicities, in the opportunities, in the loving people who enter your life. You will no longer feel alone in the storm. You will feel the unshakable presence of a celestial warrior at your back, a divine champion by your side. You are a being of light, protected by the most powerful force in the universe, unconditional love. Now it is time to live like it.